the Backrooms, the place where you end up if you happen to noclip out of reality. You know, that consists of seemingly infinite rooms that vary, spanning hundreds, if not thousands of levels. Today or tonight, I will be explaining levels 15 and 16 of the Backrooms. So first off, I will talk about level 15. This level is pretty different, unlike the previous levels, not because of how it looks or much of the entities themselves, but rather the ways of entering and exiting. I will get to that later. If you imagine time traveling a few thousand years or so into the future, maybe like the year 3000 or so, and seeing a hallway that you would see in that year, you may think of how different the hallway would look like, and you imagine a pretty advanced looking hallway. Level 15 consists of a maze-like arrangement of hallways with futuristic architecture and technology. The hallways do not have a typical look of a straightforward hallway, where you could see the end from the other. The structure of the halls appears more twisted, which give it more of a futuristic, advanced look. Picture a building that might look from the future, but for a hallway. This may make you feel disoriented because of their irregular appearance. You may feel that there is a vast but still narrow. For example, in this picture, you can see that the walls are almost vertical on one side, where the other side has walls that are already curving inward at a smaller angle. In each hallway, there are long LED lights along the ceiling, which are the only sources of light. The place may seem really clean, but when we see that the lights may flicker, which is a common occurrence in many other levels in the Backrooms, such as level 0. There have been reports that some lights completely going out, leaving the hallway pitch black. On these occasions, one may even hear a constant sound of machinery, where the source of the sound cannot be determined. It is because that you might hear it from the ceiling, or from the floor below your butt, or behind a random wall. There is a very rare occasion where you might stumble on a worn down control panel, like you would see in a control room. There are like 20-ish buttons, but only few of them appear to function. Coincidentally, these buttons are the off, on, destroy, and change buttons. One says that if you press destroy, it will trigger a loud boom that would shake nearby hallways. And the weirdest thing is that pressing the button would not cause any physical damage to the level, as if it not happened. Maybe because it's an illusion, Or maybe it's the insanely sturdiness of these structures because it's more of an advanced structure. Or maybe it is an illusion. Who knows? Going back, this level is different. You may wonder why this level is a bit different than most of the previous levels I talked about. Level 15 is proven really, really difficult to enter or exit. For instance, if you remember level 14, which is a purplish forest, you cannot leave this level in any way and go to level 15. However, there is a story where a wanderer opened thousands of doors in level 3, which is one of the earlier levels. The lower levels, the first levels, and one of the doors that he opened took him to level 15. Apparently, he got an electric shock which made him pass out, wake up later, to find out that he or she ended up at this level. Another way was probably hitting a button called escape in one of the rarely seen control panels that would take you back to level 3. In terms of exiting this level, one probable exit is that this exit is really rare to find, and it is that there's a very slim chance, that you will find a hospital door in this level. A hospital door. And opening this will take you to the next level. Level 16. So now let's talk about level 16. So you open to this hospital door in this level 15, and you come across this level, and it appears that you end up in this hospital. So, level 16 appears to be an infinite, abandoned, mental asylum. It resembles like it was built in the 2000s. Weirdly enough, there has been evidence that someone explored this level way back in 1695. 1695. Imagine a building a modern building in 1695. Building that room in that time where technology isn't nearly considered advanced at the time. Buildings in 1970s appear like ancient. Well, like imagine a modern 2000 apartment, hospital in 1695. So, the walls in level 16 appear to be white, although some walls will appear to be blue, or even both white and blue. Both white and blue, not in the sense that they are dual colored, but because of some reports of wanderers noticing color switching among some walls. One said that you would look at a part of the wall that is white, turn away for a moment, look back, and find out that the wall you looked at is now blue. Usually this is unnoticed and overlooked. Lockers are sometimes found in the hallways of level 16, which usually contain hospital equipment, such as needles, the equipment that you measure your heart rate, and so forth. You may occasionally find almond water inside one of the lockers, though it's mostly containing hospital equipment. The hallways sometimes change as you explore. For example, if you blink for a quick half second, there is a chance that the hallway will flip 180 degrees upside down, like the hallway would become inverted. Any objects that were on the floor, you included, will fall inverted to the floor if it decides to, if the hallway becomes upside down. Hallways may even make you teleported to a room, and they will occasionally disappear, reappear, or even create entirely if one blinks. 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 Yep. So, even through a blink of an eye, this hallway seems to move. This level changes. So, if you decide to close and rub your eyes while walking, and the hallway you are currently at, disappears, you would fall into a place called the void, a place that's probably visited during noclips between levels. There are not many things that are really interesting in terms of exploration, besides the frequent changes through blinks of an eye. However, this level is really famous for its story. Around 2003, this level is part of a building. The building apparently noclipped through the ground and fell into the world of the backrooms. And the staff that worked there turned into faceless entities. Basically, the building is now part of the backrooms, the world of the backrooms. In terms of entities, the only known ones are windows, which were originally windows that were part of the original building that noclipped, as well as facelings that were former people working inside the building. In darker areas, smilers, which represent smiley faces, also lurk. In terms of entrances to this level, one would enter this level, like I said earlier, via a hospital door, level 15, and that is a rare exit, rare entrance or passageway to this level. In terms of exiting this level, random doorways might lead you back into level 14, the purple foresty level, and some hallways would fade into level 17. Now finally, let's now talk about level 17. If you find yourself in a place or hallway resembling one from inside a ship with turquoise walls, or maybe the floor, you somehow enter level 17 from 16. So level 17 resembles the interior of a massive cargo ship spanning a huge area, thousands of square meters. It contains lots of corridors with many rooms and stairwells. How many floors does this ship have? I don't know. This level appears to give a feeling back in level 7, where you get this feeling that you're at the sea. The level itself appears to be moving at a ship's pace. Slowly, but never coming into a halt. Sometimes the pace the level moves fluctuates, but never stopping. This ship probably contains lots and lots of Docker containers. The corridors are made of metal and have blue floors, white, maybe turquoise walls, pipes, fluorescent lights and wires on the ceiling. On rare occasions, you may come across a flooded area of the halls. If you stay too long in these watery areas, you may risk ending up in the sea, level 7. You'll know that this happens if the water suddenly gets deep out of nowhere and your feet end up having no floor at all of a sudden. Talking about entities here. This level has 2 entities, windows and imprints. Windows here do not pose a significant threat, as I think looking at them provides a view of the sea. Imprints are ghost-like entities, and the only ones that may provide a threat to wanderers. If you stare at them through the eyes, you may end up at a comatose state. And if you looked too long at one time, you might feel insane. You probably do not want to feel insane, because according to other wanderers, one spotted that another wanderer ended up insane because he looked too long at an imprint. They became insane, and all of a sudden, they vanished into thin air. Imagine this happened to you. Probably the one who vanished may somehow be teleported to a random level of the Backrooms. But who knows? In terms of entering and exiting this level, one would enter this level from level 16 by a hallway that fades from level 15. If you would stay too long on a flooded part, you may end up in level 7, which I mentioned earlier. There are other ways, but they come from entering many other levels that are really high, like level 500 something, I forgot. But there are other ways, though not too common. So to recapping, level 15 resembles a futuristic set of hallways. Level 16 resembles a hospital. Level 16 resembles a hospital-like setting where the hallways seemingly change through the blink of an eye, and level 17 appears as the interior of a cargo ship with lots and lots of Docker containers. I hope that you have gotten your tingles. If you liked this ASMR fight video, please give this a thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated. Comment down below which level I covered seems the most interesting and which I would cover next. Also, don't forget to look for the white glass of milk emoji. This is a bit harder as the video is slightly longer. If you did find it, comment down below the timestamp. So, this is an ASMR fight video. I make ASMR fight videos of coding and stories and facts like the Backrooms. and maybe space videos. So yeah, stay tuned for the next ASMR-ified video.